we were just talking about social media here a minute ago, and Dave said, you don't have to put it all out there. If you've got a rash on your crotch, I don't need to know about it. And I said, this is awkward. This is the next segment. It's about my...
No.
He dusted off. Remember, he dusted off his Twitter last week.
I just started tweeting, Dave, again. I've got a rash on my crotch. I didn't know.
No offense, but I just about hit send.
Yeah.
And when are we going to stop this with the Twitter, formerly known as X, or X, formerly known as Twitter? Everywhere anytime you hear something, X, formerly known as Twitter, if that's the way it's going to be,
I think it's a
call
year.
It Twitter.
I think it's a year. And then
Nobody's going to say on X.
Nobody said I X'd it.
Not yet.
They still say tweeted.
It'll never happen.
You don't think ever? Mm-mm. Wait a minute now.
What about Kelly's daughter's generation?
Exactly. They may exit. And babies born today in 10 years will be saying X or 12 years, don't you think?
I think it'll go away.
Oh, you think they'll change back?
Well, the platform could die.
Yeah, the platform's going to die.
I think it's the worst marketing move perhaps ever.
You're right.
Terrible.
But I do think, like when Kentucky Fried, I mentioned this when it happened, when Kentucky Fried Chicken first became KFC, my sister and I were in the car along with her newborn son, and she goes, nobody's ever going to call it KFC. And I was like, well, he will. And he was 6 months old. I bet he will, And
yeah, but that's synonymous with the three words.
Yeah, I know.
X is.
I know.
Do you lord that over her when you're in the car together?
Always.
Every time you pass one?
Every time we pass, I say, look, there's KFC.
Remember when you
KFC.
said?
Remember what you said in 1987?
Yeah.
So remember what you said?
I've been going over old grudges.
Yep. That's what I do.
One.
That's what I do. I won that against my sister.
Yeah, nobody's going to exit.
Well, what's the best name change? Has anything ever? We probably don't know because we only know it by the newer name. What has changed and become better, or it as that now?
Boston Market used to be Boston Chicken.
Yes,
True.
That's stuck. I think Boston Market sounds better and it's stuck better.
Yeah, but when they changed it, I thought that's dumb. But I did because it's ingrained.
Yeah.
But you're right.
Now they're all gone.
Well, yeah. I mean, they got,
Amazon? Wasn't it something before?
was it?
No, it was always Amazon.
I thought it was something else. I thought it was.
Maybe Jeff Bezos' bookstore, but it's always been Amazon as I know it.
Facebook used to be the Facebook.
Well, yeah. But I mean, what was successful, like Twitter and or KFC, or
There's something out there.
and changed it. It probably is.
Wasn't that Ask Jeeves something had changed into something
Good
different?
Lord.
Wasn't there a website that changed its name?
Ask Jeeves.
There's used to be the service one, Angie or something.
They're
where
like
you
Angie's
guys-
List.
yeah,
or
no,
vice
it's the other way
versa.
around.
Yeah, I
It's
think
just Angie.
now
I
it's
thought
just
Angie's
Angie.
List was better.
Me too.
Much better.
Yeah.
I did. I don't
And
know why
they
changed
changed the way Angie changed the spelling of her name.
What are you, Angie,
Angie.
baby, Angie, baby. What are you doing?
Angie.
Why would you do that to me? I agree. I think that was bad marketing too. Here's one for you.
Some
Drew.
gas stations have changed names. I'm old enough to remember when
Esso.
Exxon was Esso.
And
Yeah.
that changed. And
But they were in every city just about.
And those are corporate takeovers too.
they are. BP used to be Shell or something,
They
right?
bought a bunch. I think they bought like
They
Texaco.
still have shells though.
Oh, wait a minute. Wachovia to Wells Fargo.
I like Wachovia.
Well,
But you grew up with it.
I mean, grew up
I
with
grew up with
Wachovia, but Wachovia is a pretty big name, and I guess Wells Fargo bought it and became Wells Fargo.
That's a solid name though for a bank.
Oh, I agree.
Yeah. Well, yeah. They became. But Wells Fargo had been around.
It had
Since
been
the
around.
1800s.
You know what's
Yeah.
a good one is Bank Americard became Visa.
That's right.
Is that right?
Visa is a great name.
It is.
Master
credit
Charge became MasterCard.
Card.
Mm-hmm.
Slight change.
Yeah, but Bank Americard
I remember those.
was much harder to say. Visa is awesome.
And it worked. They're the biggest card.
I've known several exotic dancers who've changed clubs and changed their
It
name.
works. It
Yeah.
works.
Like
It doesn't
Ford
work
here,
with them.
Mercedes there.
Yeah, I know.
Didn't you used to be Cherry? That was in my old club.
Now she's what, cinnamon? No, he's saying. Here's one.
Lexus.
This is something for you, Dave. It's food related.
Drizzly's gone.
Drizzly?
Yeah. The delivery that delivers liquor.
Drizzly is gone?
Yeah.
Is that what you thought I was going to say?
Yes.
That it was,
That's why he's wearing a black armband.
oh, I didn't know. No.
They deliver booze.
I didn't know that.
Uber bought them for $1 billion last year, and now they're doing away with the Drizzly part.
Oh, they're not doing
They're
that.
just going to put it, I think, under Uber Eats now. I think
probably.
maybe. Biggie.
No, but what Chris Demm told me today, well, maybe you can get this. All right, and you're not going to like it. Of every cookie sold in the grocery store, what percentage of them are Oreos?
10%.
Yeah, that's right.
On the nose.
Next.
I don't have any more material. I was gonna.
I don't even have the buzzer ready, the dinger.
Well, Nabisco, which is the national biscuit company, owns about 40% of the market, I believe.
My God.
Well, yeah, that's also true.
You know, You did that to me 6 years ago with the Steelers. I think about that a lot in my car.
While you're running off the road?
Yes.
More grudges.
I hold a grudge because I had this great trivia question I had teased all morning, and it was the Steelers had never gone, I think they were 11-0 or something. And I said, how many times in their history have the Steelers been 11-0? And Dave said, 0. This is the first time. And I was just like right between my eyes. It knocked me. So now, here we are 6 years later. I say, what percentage of all cookies sold at a grocery store?
10.
And
it's a travesty,
just close
So
on
if
me.
10 people walk out the door
One has one.
with cookies in their bag.
That hurts my heart.
There's at
In
least
more
one
ways
Oreo.
than one.
I thought it would be lower because you've got Chips Ahoy and all of Pecan Sandy, and there's a lot of different.
Over the past 20 years, that
different
number's increased, that percentage.
Yes.
Because there's fewer cookies on the cookie aisle.
Oh, you think? I thought there were more
Absolutely.
cookies on the cookie.
No, there's more Oreos, more types of Oreos, more types of Chips Ahoy.
Yeah.
Soft batch. We have soft batch. We have Chips Ahoy. We have
Nobody buys
EL
that.
fudge.
we have EL
Soft
fudge.
batch. Old women buy those that have dentures.
I like soft batch.
I know.
I like soft batch.
You're way off base. Soft batch is the best.
Look who woke up in
Speaking
it.
out
Yeah, if you're over 60.
He's over there. No, soft
Sorry,
batch.
Dan.
is very
yeah,
good.
speaking out of turn here, Dave. Just because you eat a cookie that hasn't been around since World War II.
We're working on that. I've got a team.
They talked about
Oh, the Hydrox.
this. Dave likes a Hydrox cookie, which was the precursor to Oreo. Oreo came along a few years later.
It's a premium cookie.
I know you like Hydrox better than Oreo, but 1 out of every 10 cookies out of the grocery store door is an Oreo, and that number did surprise me.
So if you knocked on, well, it wouldn't be the same thing as knocking on 100 doors. You wouldn't find 10 packs of Oreos.
No, but if
But for sales,
but
pure
if
sales.
10 doors have a sticker on the door that says I have
Cookies
cookies.
inside.
Cookies are in this house. And you start knocking on doors, 1 of every 10 would have Oreo cookies.
You can't put stickers on doors anymore.
You know who used to put stickers on doors?
Yeah.
These are the Nazis.
Nazis did that. Yeah.
Oh, the Nazis always do it.
Yeah.
They always do terrible stuff. And then I come up with it again. And what is the Nazis did?
Yeah, it starts easy. Don't buy this cookie.
What kind of cookies do you have?
The answer's always, whenever he says that, it's always the Nazis. Always.
Where is Dave Aiken? I want to speak to Dave Aiken about Hydrox.
Eddie.
Don't bring up the fact that Hydrox were kosher. Before kosher was
Oh,
cool.
yeah, before kosher was a thing.
Yeah, we can all eat them.
Eddie, you're talking about changing a name, a brand, like Twitter going to X. What do you have?
I don't know if this one's better, but the old car company Datsun became Nissan.
Yes.
That worked.
That's
yes.
a great one.
That's
That's
a
a great one.
fantastic one. When they did it, I said that's never going to work.
Yeah, Dots, because if you're I was
Totally ingrained.
really into cars, and
Totally
Datsuns
ingrained.
were cool because they had the 280Zs
Yeah.
and
And
the
they-
B210s.
And it changes over.
B210 with the hatch.
Then it changed to Nissan. It's like nobody's going to do it. And
Yeah.
now, and then within a few years, it was Nissan.
Right.
Everybody knew it. Good
Yeah,
branding
that's a good call.
campaign. Yeah, that's right. So but Dave started this by saying Twitter or X will die before we ever get used to saying.
X.
Well, and some of
Yeah,
that's
just X.
some of that's politics too. I mean, some people just don't like this guy.
You're right.
And
I agree.
and I think people have gone away from that.
And I think he did it over
platform.
politics. I think he said, I'm going to change it all.
Most certainly did.
I'm going to make it
Well,
something.
people
that I
still
like.
say I tweeted such and such.
Oh, yeah.